What's up, gentlemen? So today I wanted to take a little bit of time and talk to you about something I've been thinking about a little bit lately, and it's been bothering me. And really it boils down to giving up, and the idea that giving up is always this like tragic, horrible thing that nobody should do, and if you ever want to be successful in life or anything, you can't give up. Right? Because you see it online, right? Everybody's talking about grinding and hustling and quitters never win and winners never quit and all that stuff. But honestly, this is just bad advice. So I used to believe that I could accomplish anything that I wanted to as long as I worked hard enough. And if I just stayed focused and I never gave up and I never quit and you know, all that stuff. And I came to realize that no matter how bad you want something, no matter how hard you work, sometimes it's just not in the cards. The universe is telling you, hey, this isn't going to happen the way that you think it will. You know, I am a firm believer that you can accomplish and we can accomplish anything, absolutely anything that you set your mind to and that you want, as long as you figure out the way to achieve that goal or that dream. You know, on the success journey, you're going to try lots of things to accomplish that goal, that pinnacle of success. You're going to try lots of different things. Some of the things are going to work pretty well and it's going to move you closer to that goal, closer to that dream. But some things you're going to try and it's like, this just isn't getting me any closer. Here is where you got to pay attention. And why all the sayings about never giving up and never quitting are absolutely wrong. When you're trying things, when you are on your individual personal path to success, when you try something and it doesn't work, try it again. Then try it again. But at some point, you've got to identify those things that are not working and quit them. And the faster you can identify those areas in your life or those things that you're doing that aren't working and that are actually pulling you further away from what that success looks like, the faster you identify them and the faster you quit them like a bad habit, the faster you're going to be able to try something new, something else. And you try it for a little while, and if that doesn't work and it doesn't get you closer to that goal, guess what? Quit that too. There's a quote that I heard. I don't know who said it, but it goes something like, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. If you're doing something and you keep doing it and you're not realizing your dreams, or here's the deal, not even moving a little bit closer to those dreams, it is absolutely critical that you quit, that you give up doing what you did or what you were trying to do and look for another opportunity or another direction for you to realize and move one step closer to that dream. But giving up is not some horrible, negative, terrible thing. Now, I will also say this, because this also pisses me off. People are like, oh, well, never give up on your hopes, never give up on your dreams. I don't think that's true either. Like it's okay if you decide that something you thought was going to be your ultimate goal isn't for you. You try it, it doesn't work out. It doesn't mean that you're a quitter. It just means that you have lost the passion and that doesn't necessarily equal success to you anymore. You're going to evolve. We all are going to evolve. And part of the evolution process is letting go or giving up some of the things that we were doing. And this is not just for success or business. This is with life. If you want to be a healthier person, you've got to give up some of the stuff that you were doing that were detrimental. If you want to have better relationships and you're in a shitty marriage or a shitty relationship, guess what? Sometimes you got to give that up too. And you've got to move on and decide that you ultimately are going to be successful and happy for you, because there is nobody in this world that you need to be responsible for other than you. And the faster you realize that, the more you understand that you are the only person that you need to be held accountable to. Screw everybody else. You worked, you busted your ass, and it didn't happen. Does this mean you should continue to bust your ass and try every aspect and everything that you can possibly do to achieve that goal? Possibly. But if at the end of the day, the universe is telling you this isn't what you need to be doing, and you're able to sort of step back and reevaluate things, a lot of times what you're going to find is that when life shuts a door, there's a window that pops open. It sucks giving up your dreams. It sucks giving up your goals, but sometimes the universe tells you, yo, stupid, this isn't what I have in store for you. And guess what? It's okay. There's absolutely no shame to stop going after something that you thought was going to be your ultimate or your goal. It's okay. Things change. Perceptions change. Once you try and keep trying and it doesn't happen, guess what? Sometimes that's enough of an indicator that I need to try something else. And that's sort of what happened with me in my fitness center, right? Like since the age of like 12, I wanted to own a fitness center, it collapsed, and it was heartbreaking. And the hardest part for me was when it failed was not the fact that I had a business that failed or that I was bankrupt and I was broke, and it wasn't that at all. It was I didn't know what success looked like to me anymore. But guess what? You keep your eyes open and you look. And when you find something that interests you and that you think, hey, this looks pretty sweet, I think I'm going to try and do this. If you would have told me 10 years ago that I would not have a fitness center and that I would be doing something else, I would have punched you in the face, because that, like, there was no other option for me, because that was the only goal, the only dream I ever had. Until I realized that this isn't the direction or the path that the universe wants for me, and I've got to make a choice. I can keep going after it and die trying and die broker than broke, or I can reevaluate, readjust, and figure out what that success looks like in a different way. And I guess I just wanted to do this video because it was bothering me. It was bothering me that I keep seeing all these things about never giving up, and giving up being some like bad thing. Now, sure, if you're giving up something without trying, that's a bad thing, but guess what? If you're not passionate, if you're not committed, you're never going to make it work, so it really doesn't matter. So give up and try something else. Find something that you love to do. Find something that you're passionate about and go after it with 100%. Just go. Just do it. If you're not getting there, and if you're not moving closer, and you're not realizing small incremental progresses along the way, then guess what? It's probably time to quit what you're trying, do something else, and try to find a better way. But this whole concept of quitting is bad. It's bullshit. It's not bad. It's essential and it's critical for you, for me, for us to succeed. We've got to quit the shit that doesn't work and focus on what does. And eventually, you, me, us, we're going to be so freaking successful, it's not even funny. Gentlemen, thanks for watching. You are amazing. Don't you ever forget it.